Hello. Now, take a deep breath and imagine that with every exhale you are letting go of anything in the way of this meditation. Take another deep breath in and exhale, and allow your thoughts to just float on by easily and effortlessly. You don't have to follow them. What you need and want to do right now is follow my voice into a deep relaxation. Imagining that there's light coming in through the top of your head. It may be a golden light, or it may be any color that sounds good, feels good, is good for your body right now. And just let this light go through your scalp, into your brain, balancing any hormones that are being made in your brain, balancing all the systems in your brain, relaxing both sides of your brain, relaxing the emotional system, the limbic system, and just putting you into deep, deep, deep relaxation. Now imagine this beautiful light going through your shoulders, your neck, relaxing you even more and more as this light moves through every cell in your body, through your chest and down your arms and out your fingers, making you more and more aware of how heavy your body's feeling in an expansive and light way. You may imagine that you're floating back into a beautiful cloud, and this light is coming from the sun, just coming into your body, relaxing every single cell in your body, making space in each cell, light in each cell, vitality in each cell. And while this light is going down through your body, down through your torso, down through your hips, down through your groin, down your legs and out your toes, and down through your feet into the center of the earth. Like water flows, it just goes down into the center of the earth, but keeps coming in through your head, filling up your aura, a constant stream of light coming into your head. And this light will stay with you and build in the hours and days and weeks ahead. And you ground this light into the center of the earth, and through your feet up, earth energy starts bubbling up through your feet into your calves, relaxing you, making you feel like you belong on this planet, coming up through your knees, this beautiful earth energy, making you feel so good, harmonizing your meridians in your body, making you feel grounded to the earth. And as you are aware of your body becoming more and more comfortable any sensations that may be distracting to you just are grounded out, down through your tailbone, down into the center of the earth. Like water, it flows. So if you're laying down, it just flows out like a waterfall down into the center of the earth. You're more and more comfortable in your body, creating more room in your body for you to be in your body. Your big self, your spirit, comes more and more into your body, comforting you. And you're aware of your breath just softening a little bit. Your eyes are closed and heavy, heavy, in an expansive and healing way. Now I want you to imagine that you're on this soft white cloud. And as you allow yourself to sink down into the cloud, as you sink into the softness, you become more and more comfortable on this cloud. The cloud supports you completely as you begin to just drift and float, sinking deeper and deeper down. Imagine that you can look above you and see a beautiful blue sky. Occasionally you may notice other clouds floating by, perhaps a bird or two is here and there. Before long, you begin to feel the warm sun on your body, and it feels so good as you continue to sink deeper into the cloud, the softness of this cloud. You begin to focus more on the sun shining above you. It's just the perfect temperature. As the sun shines down upon you, you can feel the warmth beginning to soften all the muscles in your face, relaxing you. That relaxing feeling now spreads from your head down through your shoulders, down through your arms, all the way down through the tips of your fingers as you sink deeper into the cloud. The relaxing energy from the sun now spreads through your torso, and your entire upper body is completely relaxed now. That relaxing feeling is spreading through your hips and legs all the way down through the tips of your toes. That energy just grounds down into the center of the earth again. You're feeling very relaxed. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you go. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count down, and with each number, you will allow your level of relaxation to increase. 5. You've just maybe seen visions, pictures. 4. going deeper and deeper down. 5, 10 times more relaxed. Down you go into relaxation. Very good. Now I want you to imagine that you're holding in your left hand a bouquet of helium balloons. You are holding on tightly to the balloon strings. Now I want you to imagine, just imagine, that each one of these balloons is filled with some form of negativity that you've been hanging on to. Select one of these balloons. Remove it from the group with your right hand. As you hold on to it, I want you to focus on that balloon. Imagine now that it is filled with some sort of negativity or block in your life. You may know what it is, you may not know. Just know that as you let it go, you're letting go of some kind of negativity in your life. It may be anger or fear, uncomfortable sensation, anxiety, self-doubt, pain, sadness. Take in a deep breath, and as you release the breath, you also release the balloon. Now, you imagine that that balloon is drifting in a spiral away from you, focusing on it as it floats higher and higher, getting smaller and smaller, going up to the sun. As it does, I'm going to ask your subconscious to completely remove, release, and resolve all causes and reasons connected to that negativity, that block, and that balloon, as it floats higher and higher until it completely disappears. Now I want you to select another balloon, taking in another deep breath. As you release the breath, you let go of that balloon. And let go of some other negativity in your life. It may be grief, guilt, anger, fear, negative fixed ideas or outside energy. Whatever it is, just let it go. And as that balloon floats away, getting smaller and smaller, the influences of that negativity on you begin to get less and less until it is completely resolved, completely released, removing and resolving that negativity for good. Now, good. Continue to release all the remaining balloons in whatever manner you want, one at a time or in groups, knowing that each time you let go, you are releasing negativity in your life and all the causes and reasons for that negativity. Take some time And just allow the balloons to fill up with the negativity and let them go. I'm going to be quiet for a minute and let you just breathe and relax and let go of the balloon and any negativity in your life as you get deeper and deeper and more relaxed. Good. Thank you. Now I want you to focus on the sensation that may have been bothering you for a long time. The pain. And just imagine that you can hook up a straw to that pain. And as you take in a quick breath, like you're sipping the straw through your nose, just imagine that you're using a neti pot, but it's just coming up through where your pain is, the straw, as you breathe in and then quickly breathe out. And blow that pain, blow that sensation out. So let's do that 5 times. And continue doing that until all of the sensation is released. Maybe there was a color involved with where the pain has been. Now I want you to imagine that liquid light coming into your area where the pain has been released. Removing any tension, any energy that has been blocked is just being removed every time you do this quick little short burst of breath. Now, I want you to stop and have your breathing return to normal. And now I want to teach you the square breath, where you breathe in slowly, and then exhale slowly, and then pause. Now breathe in again, then exhale, and then pause. Breathe in slowly, and exhale slowly, and then pause. And as you do this, you're becoming more and more awake. Just keep breathing in slowly and exhaling slowly. And you're feeling so good, so refreshed, so relaxed. And this trickle of joy is coming into your brain, coming up through your heart, throughout your body, this sense of ease and wonderment and joy as you feel more and more connected to your body, and a gentle healing light continues to move through your body. And before you wake up, I want you to take your thumb and your index finger of one of your hands and squeeze it together. And this will be your anchor. And this will remind you of the burst breath, where if you're feeling any pain, you just can do throughout any part of your day, do the quick straw, connect it to the pain, and sniff it into your lungs, and then let it go. Releasing that. Now anchor the index finger and the thumb and do the burst of breath. Now every time you see the color red, I want you to remember this induction. Remember this feeling of brightness, this feeling of joy, this feeling of relaxation with invigoration, a great feeling of wanting to get up and move your body and feel good and relaxed at the same time. Feeling every part of your body alive, awake, refreshed, and grounded, all at the same time. I'm going to count up to 5. You're going to open your eyes and feel great, happy, like you've been laughing for 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wide awake, enjoying the day. Thank you. And take another and just allow a beautiful light to start coming into the top of your head. And it's a relaxing light that goes through your scalp, down your face, into your brain, just smoothing and relaxing and harmonizing all aspects of your body as you breathe in and out. This beautiful light is going through your shoulders and your neck, down your torso, moving through your bloodstream, your lungs, your heart, and just balancing any tension or blockages just in a smooth and harmonious way. And this liquid light also is going down your arms, through the shoulders, upper arms, elbow, forearms, and all the way down the tips of your fingers, relaxing you even more and more. And even though you're becoming very, very relaxed, you'll be able to hear what I'm talking about. And if any thoughts come up, you can just let them be and just come back. Just let them float off into space and then come back to the room and to my voice. And this liquid light is going down through your hips and down through your thighs, and swirling your knees, balancing all the meridians in your legs and in your body. And then just this liquid light just springs out like water down the tips of your toes, down the bottom of your feet, and goes down and grounds into the center of the earth. And as it grounds into the center of the earth, you notice that it just keeps on flowing in. This liquid light is a continuous flow that you can use at all times in your life. You can imagine that your whole aura is filled up with this beautiful liquid light. It's soothing and safe and comfortable. Now you might notice that the earth answers with earth energy coming up through your feet. into your ankles. And the earth energy is so relaxing. It makes you feel like you belong on this planet Earth, because it's such a loving energy, such a healing energy going up through your ankles, up through your bones, into the marrow of your bones, just this beautiful earth energy stabilizing and harmonizing your energy in your body. And it's going up through your thighs, up through your hips, through your stomach and all your organs in your torso, through your ribs, stabilizing and making you feel so relaxed and so comfortable that it's easy to go on a reverie. This liquid earth energy is coming up through, it breaks off into both of your arms, coming down through your shoulders, opening any blockages in a smooth and safe and harmonious way, and just balancing all of your energy system. Going up through your neck, through your esophagus, through your mouth and your teeth, stabilizing your teeth and your sinuses and your eyes, the eye sockets, all the nerves in your brain just being soothed and relaxed by the combination of this liquid light with this beautiful earth energy, the cosmic energy with the earth energy, in a perfect harmonious blend. And you notice that this earth energy really grounds you, and you can ground through your first chakra, going like water, just like a waterfall. It flows just easily without any thought. And so I'm going to ask you to just imagine that you know about all your chakra system. And we're going to just go through your chakra system, starting at the first chakra. And I want you to notice the spin of it. And just see if it's spinning in a nice, comfortable manner. And if there's any worries about the future or any worries about tribal issues or anything like that, just let any worries or any constriction go down the grounding cord into the center of the earth, the great recycling center. The earth wastes nothing. And just imagine that you can go up to the Akashic records easily and effortlessly in this state of mind that you're in right now, in your subconscious mind. And just if there's any chunks or any information that your first chakra needs to really open or be at its optimal level and optimal vibration, that you can just see the plan for the optimal and just bring it down into your chakra and replace it kind of like with what is correct. Because as we live, we absorb other people's information, and this will just replace it for your information, what your first chakra runs on, and the optimal spin, the optimal openness. And just ground that first chakra really good down into the center of the earth. And it will be your dumping ground throughout this process. Now go up into your second chakra, your creativity, your feelings, kind of your sexuality, and just allow that to yourself to be able to see it and see if there's any blockages or if it's kind of chugging around slower or too fast, or if it needs balancing. Just postulate that you're in the Akashic records and you can just see the correct original plan for your second chakra, and just allow yourself to replace any blockages, any just the old energy with present time energy, with the correct and optimal measure of how your second chakra should be moving and flowing and where it's set at for today. And all these functions are kind of, they open and close during different situations. You might want to play with that, how you can be in charge of how open or closed these chakras are, so that you can be comfortable. And the second chakra also grounds down into the center of the earth, joins with the first chakra grounding. And now up to above your belly button, to your torso, to your third chakra. And let your breath go into the third chakra, and just look at the information. This is your own personal energy center. And see if there's any blockages, maybe darker energy. Maybe something, it could be any kind of symbol. You might want to look for a symbol that may be controlling that third chakra, or something, any blockages. I'm going to have you imagine that right now you're floating on a cloud and just going deeper into the cloud. And it's a beautiful, comfortable, safe cloud. And there's sunshine coming in, just warm enough so it's super comfortable and so relaxing. And I'm going to count from 10 to 0. And with each number, you're going to start going deeper and deeper down. And the deeper you go, the better you feel. And the better you feel, the deeper you go. Until you're in the theta state, where you can experience all things, physical and non-physical, where you can go wherever your imagination can take you. So 10, going down, more relaxed, feeling better. You'll remember everything that's important to you during this time. As you go deeper into your subconscious, superconscious mind, able to look deeply into your life and into your goals. 9, feeling more and more relaxed in a vibrant way, in a joyful way. Kind of effervescence is starting to spring up through your heart, into your whole body. this joy that will stay with you. 8, everything is fine. No worries. 7, going deeper down, more relaxed. 6, feeling even more joy, more effervescence as you balance your chakra in an easy and effortless manner. 5, going deeper, so relaxed, so grounded, able to go anywhere in the universe that your spirit wants to take you right now. 4, so deep. 3, you can see that there's light is surrounding you. 2, it's a brilliant light, and you realize that you are this brilliant light. 1, grounded and relaxed, and going deeply. So we were at the third chakra, looking at the spin of the third chakra and the information that it contains, all that information about being multidimensional, information about who you are and what your calling is, and what your intent for being on the planet at this time. Information about the big you. And now from the big you standpoint, you can look at your third chakra and see where there might be information that isn't valid anymore. It may have been valid when you were growing up to keep you safe from harm. Now I want you to imagine that there's this beautiful helium balloon right over your third chakra. And you can put any negativity, any anger, any harm, any fears into that beautiful helium balloon that is right over your third chakra. It's made to take all your anxiety, any pain, just keep filling it up with anything that you can notice from your big self standpoint, from your higher self standpoint. Now I want you to postulate, imagine that you're in the Akashic Records again. Such a cool place. And you're looking at your original design for your third chakra and the information in that third chakra, and allow that to replace any injury to your third chakra. And just imagine that it's just lining up perfectly in your body and opening at the perfect level that makes you feel good about yourself, and that it's okay for you to be as powerful as you dream to be. And this third chakra can be grounded into the center of the earth and also into your fourth chakra, so that your fourth chakra can influence your third chakra. and also be grounded into the center of the earth. So you might want to notice any colors you want to bring into your third chakra, and just kind of postulate that it's moving in the perfect direction and in the perfect resonance to your original intent, to why you're on the planet at this time. And now I want you to go up to your chest, your fourth chakra, your heart chakra. What a beautiful, beautiful temple is in the center of your fourth chakra. And you can just imagine that through this temple, you can feel that divine connection to who you are, who you really are, and the freedom of who you are, and the service of who you are, and how the two merge and light up as you put your awareness in your heart chakra. And your heart chakra can also be grounded all the way up through the galaxy to the center sun. Just postulate that there's a center sun outside in the center of the universe, the galactic center. And your fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh chakra can all ground up into that galactic center. And a sense of ease, and a sense of love, and a sense of harmony, and a sense of joy just are bubbling up through that fourth chakra. Going up to your fifth chakra, your communication. And you might want to see how that's doing and postulate that you're correcting any imbalances easily and effortlessly in the same way you've been doing with your other chakras. Your ability to communicate. And see how that chakra relates to your fifth chakra, your third chakra, and your fourth chakra, and any other chakra. How are they connected? And just postulate that your subconscious mind knows the exact optimal connections. You don't have to think about it. Your conscious mind has nothing to do with the optimal set points, but your subconscious mind knows how to heal, knows exactly how the energies are supposed to flow together in the most harmonious way. And now up to your sixth chakra, your pineal gland, and the beauty of that. Just imagine that you can take a little feather duster and dust off any foreign matter, any information. And while you're at it, let that balloon go. Let it go up into the sun, up, swirling up, 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 until you can't see it anymore. And just imagine that the sun takes it and recycles it and sends you any energy that you need. And now up to your seventh chakra, the information about everything that you know on a spiritual level. Allow that to come in and be at the optimal level, optimal spin. You might want to explore and see if there's anything that is not you in that seventh chakra. You can just ask any energies that might be attached to your seventh chakra that you don't want to just disconnect and leave. And know that you're safe and secure in the beautiful golden light that's surrounding you right now. And just allow the groundings to be set. And allow your aura to just some of the cosmic energy and some of the earth energy to create a 9-foot aura, 9 feet all the way around you, well defined. Your space. And this aura is grounded, well grounded all the way into the touching down into the earth, going all the way to the center of the earth. Now I want you to imagine, just pretend that there's this beautiful tunnel. You can see crystals in the tunnel and you're very curious about this tunnel. And you can see the light on the other side of the tunnel, so you know it's a tunnel with an ending. And it's just a walkway, kind of enough room for about 4 people to walk through it. And you see all these crystals and you're walking down into the tunnel and you sense that you have an angel or some kind of presence walking next to you. Some kind of presence that isn't tied down by the earthly information that you've been given through your lifetime. So it has a different view, and you can see it as a guide or a protector or somebody, if you'd like, you can invite it to be with you. It's probably been with you always. And it will be walking safe, keeping you safe and grounded through this tunnel so that you feel very secure, so you can explore any dimensions that you'd like to explore as you walk through this beautiful tunnel with these beautiful crystals. And you're just stepping into the tunnel, and as you step in, you're deeper and deeper relaxed and feeling so good with your friend, your guide next to you, feeling so safe. And you notice that the faucets on the crystals have like mirrors, and you can see yourself. And you can see different emotions, different parts of yourself. The first crystal, you might see your actual self right now and how you look. And then you walk a little further and you might see some kind of emotion that has been blocking you, making you feel guilty. And just allow yourself to see that and acknowledge it and look at it and just let it release its energy. Let it be resolved. That as you walk further, the crystals showing you reflections of beautiful gardens and flowers and music. And you might be able to see some really good memories that you have. And if there's anything that still feels like it's coming up for you, like any sadness, you can just imagine that another balloon is there, ready to fill up with any emotions. And just allow yourself to fill this balloon up with any stagnant energy, any fears about who you are, fears about being too big, fears about people not liking you or what you have to offer. You can just let those fears go into the balloon, filling it up. Might be getting pretty big. Now let's let it go, spiraling up. You can watch it as all those fears, and just let it go. Let all those feelings be released. And you see it spiraling, and it kind of bursts right when it gets up into the sun. And that sun just takes that energy and uses it and sends you back even more positive energy. Any information that your spirit is wanting right now, your body's wanting, it's just giving you any information to balance your spirit and body connection. Now I want you to allow your greater self, your big self, your spirit, to give you some information. And you'll be able to remember what your spirit's saying to you when you come out of trance. And you might want to ask it a question. And just allow it to give you the love and the support. And the information that you want, so that you can proceed in a smooth and harmonious and free way in what your service to this world is. And just allow your spirit to fill your body up with golden light and love, and how much you're loved, and how important you are. And how important everybody is, and how you know this. And how that is a very gift that you can give to the world, is your knowledge that you already have. And so in the next couple weeks, next couple months, this feeling of connection to your bigger self will grow, and connection to your path and how safe you are, because you're on a divine mission and you'll be kept safe. And you now know how to keep your energy system balanced in an easy and effortless way. It's like you won't even have to think about it anymore. If you feel that anxiety or that kind of thump where your third chakra starts constricting, you can just take a breath. And you might want to just quickly exhale that breath and touch your index finger to your thumb. And just remember, I'm on a divine mission. I'm protected. I'm allowed to be as big as I want to be this lifetime. I am safe. I'm secure. I'm intuitive. I am present to this world. And emotions, you'll understand, is the body's way of giving you emotion, giving you feedback. And problems can now become projects. Something that you know you can figure out the answer to, because with each problem, the solution comes along with it. And it's just a lesson. And your lessons are becoming easier and more fluid so that you don't get stuck in resistance. The resistance is just being washed away with the light and with your breath. And so in the weeks and months and days ahead, you'll be feeling more and more of your own power, your own presence, a stability that you've been wanting, where you feel like you belong and are loved. And you belong on this planet at this time. And you'll know how to go back and let your third chakra fill up with this presence of who you are, with your big self. And it's okay to be bringing that self into the world right now. You are needed. We all are needed right now. It's important. And you feel strong. And it's okay to feel powerful. It's okay to feel your masculine energy and your feminine energy unifying and balancing and dancing and playing its music and expressing itself. It's okay to be who you are. It's needed. And the sense of belonging and presence is very easy to sense now. Now I want you to go deeper, a little deeper into your subconscious mind, and just imagine that you've got a whole bouquet of balloons on your left wrist, and just start picking out those balloons and filling them up with any old information, even in your DNA, just any information that needs to be updated. Just know that time and space is just a postulation of physical, and you can go wherever you need to go, and just imagine that your bigger self is just throwing out any out-of-date information that you may have collected in your subconscious, your superconscious mind right now. Just allow that to, in a gentle, in a life-affirming way, in a way that will make your life easier. So as much as you want to release right now, just fill those balloons one at a time or all at once. And when you've let them all go, just nod your head a little bit. Just any old Okay, now just imagine that any empty places be filled with the light of your source self, the light that's connected to the God of your heart. There's any empty places. Now feel that connection and feel that effervescence of your spirit enfolding you with love and safety, so that you can be present on this earth and feel good about it and be as big as you want to be, as big as your spirit wants to be. And you might want to look at how our thoughts create our reality. And see if you need to adjust anything. Now I want you to imagine of something that you really want. And just feel the emotions of having it. And so I'm going to start bringing you back up into the conscious mind, your body. You can feel the balance of your meridians right now, that they're flowing in a gentle and harmonious, easy way. That all your chakras are running at the optimal level and the optimal density and force. You're able to let go of things easier now. You feel your creativity is up to a new level. Sense of belonging, sense of being present in your life with other people, and safety with other people and your relationships. And that emotions, you can just let them be fluid and run through you, and just the information that they're informational things that's how our body tells us what's going on. That's how our intuition talks to us. That's how we create our reality, is with these emotions. And so the sadness is valid, a valid part of our physicality, and you can just let it flow and go, and just garner the information that your body's trying to communicate with you. That you can kind of tweak and see how your emotions are the key to creating your reality. So you can tweak your thoughts so that you think that your emotions will go along with your thoughts, usually. And see how it's tied to your intuition. And you might want to see how you can have a filter on your aura. You could even say, if you want to say to yourself, if it works for you, I perceive things that make me happy. Okay, I'm going to count to 5, and you'll be becoming more and more awake, able to remember any important aspects of this meditation, able to access it at any time in your future. The next time you want to go into meditation, into hypnosis, it will be easier and faster, and you'll go deeper down when you do self-hypnosis included. So 1, feeling a little bit closer to your body, coming up, coming out of trance. 2, becoming able to assimilate everything, feeling this strength and power and confidence and competence and beauty in your life. 3, feeling like you laughed for about 5 minutes. 2, feeling happy, ready to get on with your day. 1, waking up. How was that?
Whoa. That was incredible. It took me a while to... I was like, oh shoot, I'm not doing it. I'm in my head. I have so many
Yeah,
thoughts.
I should have said that's normal, you know.
And then after a while, I didn't even realize, like, when you told me to nod my head, when it was like, I was like so far away from my body.
Yeah. Do you remember the crystal tunnel?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see anything, or you don't have to tell me what it was, but do you just... I felt like I kind of dropped it.
I was working very much with sensation, and so I wasn't like in a very visual state of mind. So I was imagining the tunnel as sort of like a conceptual. It wasn't like having a vision of being in a tunnel as much as like feeling like I was in a tunnel, and then like seeing part of myself, and like feeling that in my body rather than like seeing it as much. And because of that, it was all pretty abstract, but it had a lot of information still.
So you're kind of doing a more visceral, somatic.
And a lot of sensations start to go over my body. A lot of
cool
waves.
So, do you remember much of it? Do you feel like you remember? I kept trying to say you'll remember this, because I've had it where people kind of just go off. And it's still working, because the subconscious mind is always awake. It doesn't, our conscious mind's what needs to dash off sometimes, but our subconscious mind is always working. Here, I'm gonna